I'm really excited about this. Really excited about it, and really great that we've got this little link up with FantasyTote. The link is in the video description. We did one of these towards the end of last year. I really enjoy fantasy football, and I like a little bet on the football as well. So when we were approached by FantasyTote, who are basically a fantasy football game where you can sort of bet on it, we've spoken about it over the week, and really excited about this because they've got a number of game modes. So they are brand new as well, which means that there's not a load of people in each game mode. So we've picked one for today. So you sign up, link in the video description. The one I'm going to play today, and the pot you can get involved. We can get involved in any pot you want, but I like five-a-side. So you select Manchester United versus Leicester if that's the one you want to go for, and then what you've got to do is you pick your five-a-side side. So up front, probably I'm going to go Lukaku. My midfield has to be Mkhitaryan and Pogba. But then it gets interesting because you can only have 3 players from one of those teams. So I'm forced into, and to be honest, it probably makes a little bit of sense anyway, but I'm forced into going for Leicester players. So I'm going to go Maguire there, and I'm going to have to go Schmeichel there. My thought process being is United are probably going to score a lot of goals, and Leicester defensively are probably their players that are going to shine. I've got a selector captain as well. For me, it's got to be one of those 3. So I'm going to go Lukaku. And then you can bet any amount you want. You can bet a couple of dollars, a couple of quid or whatever like that. But what happens is, so bet now, and you go into the Manchester United versus Leicester five-a-side league. The person who scores the most points from their collective players will win that pot. So if we had 10 players in there who all put 2 quid in each, we'd have a pot of 20 quid, and the person who comes out on the top would win 20 quid from a 2 quid input. Obviously, if 2 people get the same score, it gets split a tenner each. So that's how it works. They've got other game modes as well. The Dream Team one is a little bit more you know, a bit like Fantasy Premier League. You pick a whole team. It works same motto, whole team encapsulating all Premier League fixtures. You've also got Star Club, which is quite good as well. You can actually just bet on what club will score the most Fantasy Premier League points, and also Star Player. You can bet on one player, and it works very much the same way. Let me just go to the frequently asked questions for you, because there's a few people asking there. So there's all your frequently asked questions, but effectively there is a little bit of a twist around how much you put into the pot, because a good question somebody just asked there, how does the pool system work? So if you were somebody who put £10 into the pot, and then somebody else only puts £2 into the pot, then it would be unfair that they split the pot with you. So it's done based on the fact that if the pot's got, say, 100 quid in it, 2 of you win, you put a tenner in at the start, and the other winner put 2 quid in at the start, you will get 5 times the pot. So you would end up getting about 80 quid, and they'd get 20 quid for that £2 thing. So the bigger amount you put in the pot, the more share of the pot you get. But yeah, really excited to do that. Do get involved, do give us a game. I'm going to do 5. I might have a go on top player as well for the week, but that's, you know, Alonso won it last week, so it's very hard to predict that. And I may well also have a game at the 11 players, but I'm definitely going to have a go on the five-a-side one. Link in the video description. I love fantasy football, I love a little bet, and there's a bit of skill to that as well, so don't have to rely on accumulators involving the big clubs. So get yourself involved, FantasyTote. We are actually going to set up a United Stand League as well, probably after the international break, but for this first one, we're going to be playing on the five-a-side Manchester United versus Leicester. But get on there, have a go. You can play for as little as 2 quid, so, you know, good little game.